Prime Minister Honorable Philip J. Pierre and the SLP team presented the document, promising a national transformation built on 5 core pillars: stability, vision, responsibility, innovation, and shared prosperity. PM Pierre acknowledged the significant hurdles inherited from the UWP administration, stating that the new manifesto serves as the essential blueprint for the nation's future. The strategic priorities outline focus on modernizing governance, enhancing public safety, and fostering a more inclusive and prosperous economy by committing to put the people first.
When we came into office 4 years ago, we inherited uncertainty. We inherited mistrust. We inherited debt, abandoned projects, and a public service that had been pushed aside. But tonight, we stand proudly before you because we have brought back integrity. We have brought back responsibility. We have brought back fairness. We have brought back stability. We have brought back true leadership. And we have delivered.
We clearly state that economic development must be shared. Technology must be accessible. Opportunities must be inclusive to all solutions. And that progress must reach every community of our island. The Lucia Labour Party makes one promise very clear: SLP, UWP, or independent, no solution will be left behind under our administration.
This manifesto is our compass. Our compass points us to a stronger education system, a healthier nation, safer communities, greater job creation, strong opportunities for our young people, better infrastructure, expanding tourism, a modern digital economy, greater fairness, greater equity, greater dignity, not for some solutions, but for every solution.
In national healthcare, the Labour administration says it will place stronger focus on raising the standard of healthy living for all citizens, while building a more technology-driven system rooted in quality care, access for all, fair pricing, and equal treatment. The United Workers' Party released its manifesto. The document calls for an overhaul of the health sector, describing the task as urgent. It proposes national health insurance, electronic health records, a modern health information management system, and upgrades to medical facilities across the island. The UWP also promises to complete a state-of-the-art St. Jude Hospital and improve wellness centers. Work with the SLP administration says it has already completed or begun. The Prime Minister accused the UWP of allegedly copying his government's achievements, even pointing out that a photo linked to his work was cropped and placed in the manifesto.
First of all, it's a copycat of our even pictures. If you look at a picture of the police motorcycles, that came straight from our document. You can see it for yourself. Straight. Only what they did is they just cropped off my photo. Even that, absolute copycat. We're going to deal with it every week. We're going to be debunking with truth and with facts the United Workers' Party manifesto. Because it's a document that can be easily shredded to pieces because it's not based on fact.
The UWP also calls for major advances in digital development. The SLP government responded that these are areas it is already advancing, noting its goal to transform public services through digitization.
By 2045, our goal, under the guidance of our Prime Minister, Philip Joseph Pierre and his team, that St. Lucia will become the most technologically driven small island developing state in the world. Fellow St. Lucians, I want you to imagine with me smart classrooms from primary school to Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, artificial intelligence-powered public services, digital hubs in every constituency, modern ports and transport systems, a globally competitive tourism product, young people creating tech solutions for regional and global markets. A government that is fast, efficient, and digitally intelligent. This is not just where the world is going. This is where St. Lucia is going.
In tourism, the UWP promises continued development of the village tourism model, more branded hotels, stronger marketing, and expanded wellness and sports tourism. After seeing this, SLP Castries South candidate Ernest Hilaire agreed that the UWP appears to have allegedly adopted the SLP's approach, which he believes has proven more effective.
You would have seen the manifesto statements as it relates to tourism. And I must say, for a while, when I read it, I thought they had taken a speech of mine from somewhere and just translated it into point form. It seems, and so much about what the United Workers' Party is doing now is a copycat of what's happening in some aspects of the Labour Party's campaign. You would have seen how they started off with their own meetings, and you would have seen how we started off. And they seem to be identifying what we're doing as a winning formula and trying to copy it as much as possible. And all solutions are saying that now. You know, the pre-show, even the way they try to set up their stage.
UWP security plans include a public health approach to crime, stronger oversight bodies, more CCTV coverage, additional training, updated legislation, a border control authority, and a crime investigation and forensic unit, measures that the SLP says it has already put in place. After strengthening the police force in recent years, the Labour government says it will now place more focus on the causes of crime and violence by expanding its work with local groups and neighborhoods. The administration plans to grow the canine unit to 4 dogs, add 80 more police officers in addition to this year's new recruits, increase the number of police vehicles, and build more police stations, and a lot more. The government says these efforts reflect its priority to protect the public. For now, the SLP maintains that the UWP actions, including allegedly adopting many of the same ideas, confirm that the path the government has taken is the right one for building a stronger future for St. Lucia. Chloe Dantes, NBC Prime.